Today I'm reviewing a Google Pixel 2. So this particular phone was purchased off eBay from a company selling them at a grade B level. So grade B meaning it could have a few sort of scratches on there. Now, I don't generally buy these types of phones as I prefer to buy them brand new, but because the deal was so good, I thought I'd have to give it a go. So the general retail price at the moment in the UK for this type of phone, SIM-free, is around £600. But on this deal, it actually comes in at £250. So had to give it a go. Now, the phone actually comes with no packaging, no cables, or any instructions. So one thing to be aware of when you buy these types of phones. So let's have a look at the actual phone. So not sure how easily I can show this, but there are a number of small scratches on the screen. Don't seem too bad really, you know, not too prominent, so that's fine. Okay, so let's have a look at the actual phone. So I've got a ruler here just to show you the dimensions on it. So height wise, it comes in at around 14.5 centimeters. Width is around 7 and depth is about 0.6 millimeters. Feel is nice. Actually going diagonally, they say it's a 5-inch screen. So if I just put the ruler there and just there. So that's the actual screen itself going diagonally. So yep, that is a 5-inch screen. Feel wise, it's a nice feel, good size as well. Has a camera, a front camera here. The actual megapixels on that is 8 megapixels. You've got a speaker, it seems, at the top and bottom. Looking around the actual phone, you've got the caddy that holds the actual SIM card. So let's pop that out. From what I've read, it's a Nano-SIM. So obviously it didn't come with this tool, we've already got that. With some of the other phones we've had. It's the caddy, quite easy to pull out. Let's push that back in again. So looking round, very nice feel to it. We've actually gone for the white design, so all white on the back. Looks like a microphone just there, a Type-C charging point. Looking round, you've got a power button and a volume button. And I wonder if that's another microphone there. Okay, looking on the actual back, very nice feel to it. Glossy part here to the top and a matte finish here. Obviously with the Google symbol there. Looking on the back here, got a camera there and seems there's a flash there. But very nice. Good solid construction to it. No headphone jack, just to note. So you'd be looking for maybe an adapter or a Bluetooth set of headphones. Okay, so that's the actual phone. So let's power it on next. Okay, let's go through the setup then. Click there for languages. Let's find English in there. Just there. United Kingdom. Start. Connect to a mobile network. We're not going to put a SIM in there now. We'll do that later on. So let's skip that. Let's connect to our test Wi-Fi network. Okay, so I've typed in my Wi-Fi password and just confirmed that. So it's checking for updates. Okay, so we're going to start this device as a fresh device. No data to copy over. Okay, it's asking for a Google account. So let me type in the account details for the test account I have. Okay, I've added the account. Now it's asking if we want to use fingerprint to unlock it. So let's go next to that. We'll type in a PIN. So we'll just go for 1111. Next to that. Okay, so there's actually a touch sensor on the back, just there. So I'm going to use this finger here, and it's asking for multiple touches on there, obviously to get it at different angles. Let's try it a few more times. There you go, it's added a fingerprint. So next to that, Google Assistant, don't want to use that at the moment. Basic details, what to back up, things. So we'll just agree to that for now. And we don't want to add anything else. Just let it finish now. There you go, already ready to go. Okay, now the phone's set up. Let's give it a quick test. So at the back, we've got the actual fingerprint reader. So if I just place my finger just there, unlocks straight away. The accuracy seems really good. Let's try again. Even at a slight odd angle, it still managed to unlock it. Let's try with a different finger. So this one here, not recognized. Try the other one straight away. So accuracy wise, it's very good. The actual display itself is a full HD display. Picture quality does seem amazing. If you look at the actual background with the actual water coming in, so it's an animated background, clarity is very impressive. Just seeing it going in. Now the actual feel of it, it's very nice and responsive. So I've tried some of the cheaper brand phones and you wouldn't get this sort of responsiveness on there. So very, you could say a premium feel to it. You know you've got a good quality phone here. Now let's test out watching a video on this to just see what the sound quality is like. So if I search for one of our other channels, so Geek Street Travels, let's go in there and pick something perhaps with some music and a lot of different colors. So God's Own Junkyard, it's a great place to visit. Let's go. Okay, it's on full screen. Let's get the quality up to 1080p. So it does show that it does support 1080p, so that's great. Let's give it a moment. So let me turn it on max now, the actual volume. Really is stereo. Sound quality is amazing, really is very clear. No distortion. I'll turn it up again. Not extremely loud or anything, obviously it is just a phone and it will have small speakers in there, but good quality sound there, so very nice to know. Picture quality wise, 1080p, streaming off YouTube at the moment. Quality is very good. Very good, crystal clear really. So very impressed with that. Okay, pull down. Let's show some other things then. Okay, so if I go here, let's show the actual storage. So it has 64 gig, and just with the basic bits and pieces on there, you've got 10 gig used up. Okay, go back. Let's check out the Android version as well. So if I go to System, About, and Model Pixel 2, Android version 8.1.0. Okay, so let's have a look at the actual cameras you have on there. So the front camera is an 8 megapixel camera and the rear camera is a 12.2 megapixel camera. So if I click on there, let's go to there and go to settings. Interesting, some options, saves the location, gives some sound as well when you're obviously taking pictures. This is what I wanted to show, the actual back camera resolutions available. So I really want it on a wide screen, which is 16:9, and I want the highest megapixels on that. So that's that. Front camera. So this is quite a surprise to me. The front camera also does 16:9. So that's pretty good, a sort of widescreen sort of angle when you take a selfie picture. So I want it on that, and 4.1 megapixel. Panorama resolution, so let's put that to high. Back camera video resolution, quite interesting. You've got 720p, 1080p, and you've got Ultra HD, which is 4K at 30 frames per second. So that's really good. It's a nice 4K recordings. And on the front camera, which is really impressive, it's also got HD 1080p as well as 720 and standard resolution. So really impressed with the camera, you know, and the actual options available on that. So what I'll do, I'll take some test pictures with this, and I'll put some footage of that. So what the pictures look like, I'll try some different colors out, and I'll try recording some video as well, just to show you the quality of that. Okay, just to show in video recording mode, just there, if I click up here, there's actually two different settings for 1080p. So the first one being 30 frames per second, and the second one being 60 frames per second. So really impressed by that. Okay, so next let's do a benchmark test on this phone. So I've installed some benchmarking software just here. We'll allow it some access to the actual phone itself. And hit test. Okay, the benchmark test has completed, and the phone's come in at 203,509, which is a really high rating. So let's go back and let's see its ranking. Okay, so these are the phones that have come up top, and if I scroll down, and there's my device there, so it's coming at 10. So the Pixel 2 XL is at 8th, and this is at 9th. So a really impressive benchmark test there, showing it is quite a powerful phone to get. Okay, so another option this phone has is the ability to start Google Assistant just by squeezing it. So when you go through the setup of Google Assistant, there's actually an option to say how sensitive you want it. So I put it onto the lowest setting, and if I just give it a gentle squeeze now, there you go, comes straight up. It's pretty impressive. Never seen a phone where it enables you to do something like that just by squeezing it. So pretty cool. Let me do that again. There you go. Okay, so you've seen this phone set up, you've seen it in action, showing the actual sound quality from the speakers you have on there. You've seen the camera picture quality front and back. Really impressed by the picture quality and video quality from it. Usability wise, very responsive, very premium feel to the actual phone itself. Fingerprint unlocker at the back works great as well. Really pleased with it. The fact it's got a few scratches, being a grade B phone, has not really put me off. I would probably buy it again if I needed another phone. So really impressed. Hope it's helped anyone thinking of buying this particular phone or even a grade B listed phone. So there you go. Thanks for viewing, and don't forget to like and subscribe.